Okay, so sometimes it gets confusing being in a relationship. You just wonder, what am I supposed to do? So most of the summer, Carolyn has talked about saving this bush or tree or whatever it is. It's some sort of berry, produce some sort of berry, like a, I don't know, persimmon or something. I don't know what they are. And since we're on a carnivorous diet, she doesn't buy fruit anymore, but she is a big fan of fruit. So when this comes around, she bags them all up, puts them in the freezer, and occasionally she'll nibble on one or two, which is fine. I mean, you can cheat on a diet, I suppose. I mean, it's only once a year. So the electric company came through to make sure the easement was clear, and they were spraying bushes and different things, and they got here and they said, well, it looks like you're trying to save this. And I said, well, yeah. And I kind of figured it was in the easement. I don't know how it's in the easement. There was a building here. You might be able to see that we cleaned it up, burned it and cleaned it up. There was a building here, like an outhouse or something. And they didn't have a problem with that, but now that we got the outhouse gone, they think that's in the way. So I think they're just taking more room. I mean, I've measured it. There's a proper amount of room for them, but they wanted this out. So I said, well, I'll move it this fall. That way it doesn't disturb it, if that's okay. They said, yeah, that's fine. Unless there was a power outage, then they would, you know, have to take it down. So it's fall time. It might even be winter time. I don't know what time of the year it is. So I told Carolyn yesterday, where do you want me to put that tree? And she was like, well, I found another one. So she's found another one on the property. It's up there. So she says it's not a big deal. You can just, don't have to dig it up. She doesn't, because she doesn't like to make me work any more than I have to, which I appreciate. So I don't have to dig it up. She said, if you can pull it out with the beast, maybe, that would be fine. If it dies, that's fine. If it doesn't, otherwise just cut it down. So I'm gonna try to pull out with beast. I don't think I'm gonna be able to without doing some digging. So I might end up, I'll do what she told me. I'll try it with the beast, see if it pulls. And if it doesn't, then I'll cut a little edge on this side, and we'll see if we can get it to pull up with that edge if I yank it that way. ripped them up, didn't it? If I'd have stopped on that first pull, this one would have been okay. This one here I think is savable. I'm going to try it. Let's see. Go the other way, it'll yank it out. Go this way. So no, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to cut it or pull it. So since I've completely damaged it, I'm just going to mow right over it. almost went as planned. I mean, the beast did its job. It's just my method of pulling it, I guess, wasn't good. But she said that she wasn't that worried about it. I just went and talked to her, so I guess that's what it is. So I thought before I put the camera away for the day, I'd show you something. I wanted to show you what the beast did the other day. I know I'm making a big deal about the beast. So this is the path that I cut out for our trail. And you know, when I had the John Deere, it was pretty tough to do this. But with the beast, I can clear this quite easily now. The problem is this rock used to be right here, and the John Deere and the beast would get hung up on it, so I'd have to swing out and all kinds of crazy things. Well, I decided that I was going to take the beast, and what I did was I lowered the mowing deck all the way down, and I clipped that rock with this edge right here. So I just put it in gear and it pulled that rock straight out of that ground, pushed it over here. I'm telling you, for a little garden tractor, it is amazing how much work it can do. It's quite impressive. It's been a lot of fun playing with it, with the beast. So I'm glad I got it. I'm glad we kept it. Just to give you a little quick update on the chickens. So they're all gone now. So we'll start pulling down the chicken coop. Again, we'll probably use the beast to help pull the fencing out because it's kind of buried. So we'll just hook on one side and pull it out. It's making the life a lot easier around here having it. So if you'll click this up next box, it'll take you to video orders. Working on something. So if I can inspire you. Have a fun day so you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.